welcome you into Piketon High School as the Redstreaks are set to square off with the Adena Warriors. Dewey Daly along with John Bruce, glad to have you with us. John, two of the teams that I think it's safe to say are atop of the Southern Valley Conference squaring off on this Friday night. I believe is now the third league game for both teams. For Piketon 1-1, for Adena still undefeated at 2-0. It'd be a great way to compare these two teams here tonight.
Yeah, both teams have played Southeastern. Both had really competitive matchups. I think the Southeastern and Adena game, seemingly the score was a little wider than what the game felt like, and by all accounts, that was the same thing with the Piketon and Southeastern game. So I think both teams are going to be well matched. So a couple of really good freshmen in this matchup. Adena with Marley Halcomb, and then Piketon with both Layla Kelly, Reese Shanks, and Jalen Forbes. I believe Hayden Daniels gets a little bit of time too as a freshman. So it's a group that they've done a lot of winning in the middle school area, and they are looking to carry that over and off to a good start with 3-1 overall, and obviously with Adena 4-0 overall as well. So this should be a fun matchup here on Friday night here in the oven.
Absolutely. And one thing we talked about on this week's episode of Overtime presented by McDonald's was not only how it seems like both of these teams are pretty fortunate for the freshman classes that they have. Piketon maybe a little bit more than Adena, but that's not to overshadow what Marley Halcomb has done in the first 4 games of her high school basketball career. But this Piketon team definitely beneficial of this new freshman class that came in this season.
Yeah, they lost a solid senior class last year, and they're replacing it with a good freshman class this year. But you also mix in like an Allie Taylor, Laney Brown, and Abigail Johnson as returning players from a year ago that have really mixed in well with this freshman group for Piketon. As for Adena, obviously, you got to look at SVC Player of the Year in Emma Garrison, who just crossed the 1,000-point barrier last week, and I believe is at 1,026 career points up to this point, as she had 22 last night in a win over New Boston Glenwood down at Glenwood. I don't know. It's weird because, sometimes you just hear the school called New Boston, but then you see the school and it's just got Glenwood everywhere. But it is in New Boston. So also to go with her, you have Kiera Williams, who just committed to Shawnee State to continue her softball career. I believe that was yesterday. Cameron Sowers, Carolyn Corcoran, Curran Day, and Sydney Ader as other players from last year that are returning from a second place team in the SVC a year ago. And this is an Adena squad that has big goals and aspirations for this season.
Both teams with lopsided wins out of the conference in their most recent matchups. For Adena, as you mentioned, 68-19 over New Boston. For Piketon, 48-29 over Northwest. One common opponent they do have is Southeastern. For Adena, it was a 64-51 win in Frankfort. For Piketon, they had to go on the road to Southeastern, where they fell 44-37.
For tonight's contest between the visiting Adena Lady Warriors and your Piketon Lady Redstreaks, please stand for our national anthem. The officials assigned to this game have been selected and assigned according to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Their experience and integrity qualify them for their important part in this game. Tonight's officials are Mark Foster, Stephen Dillo, and Leroy Wells. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests at Piketon High School. All fans are asked to respect the effort each of them has put forth preparing for tonight's game. We ask that all attending show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administering the contest, and of course, your team and their opponent. Now, the starting lineups first for the visiting Lady Warriors. A freshman, number 12, Marley Halcom. A junior, number 11, Cameron Sowers. Senior, number 4, Kiera Williams. Senior, number 25, Sydney Ader. And a senior, number 30, Emma Garrison.
All right, John, so we'll quickly go through the starting lineups for both squads here this afternoon. First for Adena, just introduced. Number 4, a senior, Kiera Williams. Number 11, Cameron Sowers. Number 12, Marley Halcom. Number 25, Sydney Ader, and number 30, senior Emma Garrison. For the Redstreaks, number 4, Layla Kelly. Number 11, Reese Shanks. Number 12, Abrielle Johnson. Number 13, Lainey Brown. And number 14, Danica Ritchie.
Yeah, should be a good matchup here. I like what, Adena will have what they can bring off the bench with some really good height and some good length, while Piketon, I like the fact that they got a couple of those freshmen that are going to be ready to go, as soon as the game gets going. Getting the balls off a little late here, but we're going to get started here in just a minute here down at the oven.
Both teams ready to roll. Piketon in the home whites, Adena in the away navy blues. Friday night SVC League action, and we are underway from the oven here at Piketon High School. Adena with the tip. Williams across half court for the Warriors. Williams far side, feed down low. Garrison going to work down low. Nice defense from Kelly, forces the missed shot.
Yeah, good job there by Kelly, just going with the physicality of Garrison and giving it right back. One of the big things for Piketon is how physical they are defensively, so we'll see how quickly Adena can adjust to that. Nice move.
Nice move from Kelly inside. Scoop layup with the left hand, won't fall. Looks like it'll be out of bounds on Garrison, so it'll stay here with Piketon.
Yeah, nice dribble drive there for Kelly, just unable to get it to go with the left hand.
Inbound to Kelly on the left wing, loses the handle out of bounds. Looks like it was off of Adena, so it will stay here with Piketon.
It was good communication by the officials there. But now one of the things this year I've noticed is you're taking the ball out at the spot instead of getting moved to the baseline right there. That would be an easier inbounds.
Johnson on the drive, flicks it up with the right hand. She is fouled, so she'll head to the line with a chance to notch our first 2 points this afternoon.
Yeah, good drive there, getting to the right hand. Good first step from Johnson. Foul's going to be on Sydney Ader. Hey, shout out to Piketon. Hey, helping us out with the stream a little bit, but also for actually putting the fouls on the scoreboard, which a couple times we have not seen that in a couple of our outings so far.
Second free throw from Johnson is no good. Garrison with the loose ball rebound. Piketon out in front, 1-0 here in the first minute of this Friday night SVC matchup. Near side, Williams, top of the key three, knocks it down.
Yeah, Piketon just sank down off of that ball screen. Williams steps up and drills the three from the top of the key.
Piketon quickly the other way. This one will not go up. Kelly on the drive, flicks it out to Johnson. Dribble drive, passes it back out to Ritchie. One too many steps for the junior. That'll hand it back over to Adena, 3-1.
Yeah, and I get that Piketon was moving the ball around there, but, you know, you get a good look. Don't be afraid to put that up. Because by the time they kept getting it moved around, you know, Adena was kind of back settled defensively.
Williams attempting to feed down low to Garrison, gets away. Allie Taylor with the steal.
Yeah, once again, good defense there by Kelly's, forcing Garrison up. Nice hands there by Kara Williams.
Williams comes away with the steal in transition, up with the right hand. Williams with all 5 points for the Warriors in the early goings of the first.
Yeah, Williams using that length to, you know, pick the pocket of the freshman. We'll see how she adjusts.
5-1 Warrior lead near side. Johnson going to work down low, flicks it out to Kelly. Right back to Johnson. Left side drive, up with the right hand and in.
Nice drive there, going baseline drive and finishing with the right.
On the other side, Ader down low, gets it out. Halcomb. Pump fake, drives inside. Front iron won't fall. Kelly the rebound for the Red Streaks. 2-on-2 fast break. Kelly going all the way. She is fouled.
I think they're just going to call it out of bounds, actually. I think she was fouled.
No foul. An inbound from the baseline for the Red Streaks. Taylor inbounds to Brown. Right back to Taylor. Off the glass. Won't go.
I think it's going to stay
Loose
here.
ball out of bounds. It will go with the Warriors.
That was a good play design, just unable to get it to fall. There, as they were able to close down on Brown a little quicker than what they were anticipating.
5-3 Warrior lead in the first as we trickle down here in the 3rd minute of the play. A quick turnover for the Warriors. That'll hand it back over to Piketon as Jalen Forbes, Nika Ritchie. Forbes off the inbound, drives inside, up with the right hand, in and out, won't fall. Jump ball near the baseline, it'll go with Adena. No, it'll stay here with Piketon.
Yeah, Adena got the original.
Taylor to inbound, wide open underneath is Lainey Brown. She's fouled on the way up, she'll head to the line.
It's just kind of a simple screen-to-screener, but both times they've gotten Brown open on the backside. This time they're able to get it to her a little quicker, and now she's going to get to the line, get a chance to make two.
5:04 to go here in the first. Brown not able to knock down the first.
First foul on Cameron Sowers, one for her and Sydney Ader so far.
Second shot for Brown off the back iron, no good. Warriors quick the other way. Williams up with the right hand, won't go, too strong. Forbes the rebound. Now Johnson inside, gets it out. Taylor will drive in.
A lot of dribble drive action here for the Red Streaks.
Back out to Johnson. She'll reset the Red Streak offense. Ball gets away from Johnson into the backcourt as Forbes is able to get there. However, it will be a half-court violation on the Red Streak, so that'll hand it over to Adena.
Yeah, the last touch was by Piketon. Even if it's just a fingernail on it, it ends up being a major, I believe that was changed probably 8 years ago.
Backdoor pass by Garrison is knocked away by the Red Streaks. They come away with the steal.
Yeah, that steal's going to be Layla Kelly. Her first foul on Emma Garrison.
Full court pressure by the Warriors. Red Streaks able to break the presses. Taylor comes away with the loose ball, but Williams in transition comes away with the Adena steal.
Good job in transition recovery there by Kara Williams. That's going to be the first foul on Allie Taylor.
First foul for the senior around the free throw line. 2 subs for the Warriors as Corinne Day along with
J.C. Smith.
J.C. Smith check into the contest for the first time tonight. Williams to inbound. Nice backdoor find to Ader. She's able to finish.
Yeah, very similar play to what Piketon's been running. Using Garrison to screen right there. Does a nice job, gets Ader open for the layup.
Near side, Kelly one-on-one with Smith, feeds it, gets it right back, now back to the top of the key. Entry pass near side to Forbes, pressured, loose ball, picked up by Taylor. On the drive with the left hand, can't finish, foul down low around the baseline, that'll be on Taylor.
It's her second already.
Danica Ritchie will check back into the contest for Allie Taylor. (7-3) Warriors leading. Ader drives down the right side with the right hand. She is fouled. It'll be on the freshman, Jalen Forbes.
Yeah, this is, Piketon defense is physical, but sometimes you just get a little overly physical on the defensive side there, for Ader to draw the foul.
First shot from Ader rolls around and in. That pushes the lead to 5. Ader 2 for 2 on the trip. 6-point lead for the Warriors, 9-3.
Ader with 4 quick points. Adena switching up their three-quarters court press a little bit here.
Kelly able to get it across half court, double teams near side, feeds it out to Johnson at the top of the key. One-on-one with Day, picks up her dribble, looking for an outlet, gets it to Kelly. Driving far side, scoop layup with the right hand. She is fouled.
It's
She'll head to the line, 2 shots.
Second on Sydney Ader, who with 4 points quickly. I like the athleticism that you see from the forwards there for Adena that were really trying to cause the freshmen some added issues. But she did a good job of calmly driving around and getting herself open. Halcombe will check back in for Ader.
Kelly 0 for 2 on the trip. Loose ball far side will trickle out of bounds. It'll be Adena basketball. Three minutes to go in the first. 9-3 Adena leading. Backdoor find, nice lob to Garrison, finishes at the rim.
That's getting Garrison as easy of a look as they could get her so far. Puts this up to an 8-point lead. Great lob on the backside there by Kara Williams.
Warriors once again giving full court pressure. Kelly across half court for the Redstreaks. Near side, one-on-one with Smith, off of Kelly and out of bounds. Another turnover for the Redstreaks with 2:34 to go in the first.
Yeah, Adena able to rotate different people in to get some additional pressure on. Now we're going to have a full timeout here by Piketon.
Full timeout for the Redstreaks. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio.
Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
The warmth of the holiday season is all wrapped up in the generous gifts we share. When you sign up for fiber internet with Horizon, we'll donate $10 to the YMCA in your community. Call Horizon at 740-772-8331 or visit us at horizonconnects.com before December 31st, and you'll also get 1 month free plus free installation on your service. It's a little bit of holiday magic that comes when you make the most meaningful connections with Horizon.
11-3, Adena leading here with 2:34 to go in the first.
A good timeout for Piketon. Try to regroup a little bit, get yourself settled in your zone. You got to make sure you're finding the shooters.
Adena looking to extend their 8-point lead over the Redstreaks. Down low to Garrison, gets away from the senior and out of bounds. A turnover for Adena. Piketon takes over with 2:19 in the first.
And that, I mean, there's the good timeout where you get yourself being more active in your zone pressure there, forcing the turnover.
Smith not making it easy on Kelly to get across half court. Near side able to do so. The freshman down low, up with the right hand, won't go. Rebound goes to Halcomb. She's fouled underneath the rim.
Yeah, I think just got to bring in some additional help because that's, not the easiest thing to break that pressure down. So just get a ball screen going around, try to get loose from Smith a little bit because Smith's doing a really good job of hounding Kelly so far.
Halcomb right wing three on the way, won't go. Kelly the rebound for Piketon.
Get a good switch there.
Ball gets away from Kelly. Forbes is there for the loose ball. Short range jumper, front iron, won't go. Smith the defensive board for the Warriors. Adena now the other way, Williams. Baseline drive, underneath, up strong, not able to knock it down. Laney Brown, the rebound for Piketon. We'll have a jump ball. This one will stay here with Adena.
Yeah, just got to try to get that ball up a little quicker, get out of the jump ball situation there. See if Adena can make them pay.
Inbound to Garrison all the way, top of the key, Halcomb. Near side, mid-range jumper on the way from Smith, won't go. Rebound underneath is brought in by Laney Brown, who feeds it out to Reese Shanks.
Third board already for Laney Brown.
Entry pass right side to Shanks. Off the screen, back to the top of the key. Now back to Johnson, now in the hands of Forbes as we have a foul on the floor.
Johnson will go to the line. Now, remember, folks, we've said this, every game, but it's no longer the 1-and-1 for the bonus. It's the fifth foul of each quarter on the team will be a 2-shot bonus. So with Piketon with 4 fouls and Adena with 5, we'll be in a double bonus situation for the rest of this quarter. And it restarts at the start of each quarter as well. So that's first foul on Corrinde. All 4 points now for Abigail Johnson for the Redstreaks.
Corcoran back into the game for the Warriors. Johnson knocks down the pair.
She's 3 for 4 at the line.
6-point lead for the Warriors, under a minute to go in the first. Garrison brings it to the top of the key, pass to Sowers, now near side to Halcomb. 40 seconds to go in the first. Ball nearly is taken away by Johnson, comes away with the steal, has an outlet. On the fast break, mid-range jumper from Shanks, off the iron, no good, out of bounds on the Warriors.
Nice job there defensively. Abigail Johnson just putting it on the line to save that going near the out-of-bounds line. And Jalen Forbes crashing on that ends up keeping the possession alive with 29.4 left in the quarter.
Shanks to inbound, backdoor pass is caught and finished by Jalen Forbes. Lead is down to 4.
Yeah, just get a couple stops defensively. You can get yourself back in the game, and that's what the Redstreaks have done.
This one thrown out of bounds. It is tipped out of bounds by Jalen Forbes, so it'll be Adena basketball up by 4 with 16.5 seconds to go. Halcomb into Smith, feed down low to Garrison, gets away from the senior and out of bounds.
Almost.
It'll stay here with Adena.
Almost saved that off of Johnson's face. I think it ended up getting up around her shoulder.
Smith will inbound from the baseline for Adena. Top of the key, Halcomb. 11 to shoot, Halcomb. Inside, feeds it to Sowers. Trap gets it out, Halcomb into the corner. 3 ball on the way is good.
Big time shot by Carolyn Corcoran. The Warriors needed that after that 4-0 run late in the quarter by the Redstreaks, but big time shot by Corcoran.
14-7 lead for the Warriors as we head to the second quarter of play. You're watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
At OhioHealth, you can see your doctor here or here, on this or on these. And no matter if you're over here, over there, or anywhere in between, you'll feel good knowing OhioHealth provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
Hey everyone, Mike Glockner.
I'm Brandon Callahan.
Of the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Service Center in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have a $39.95 oil change special going on right now. That includes a free tire rotation and free multi-point inspection. Schedule your appointment online at glocknercdjr@portsmouth.com.
Second quarter of action, moments away from Piketon High School. The Redstreaks trailing by 7 to the Adena Warriors. 8 minutes in here, John.
Yeah, so Piketon started to make a little bit of a run there, but kind of a frenzied finish where they just don't get a handout on Carolyn Corcoran, and she buries the 3. Piketon was only 2 for 8 in the quarter shooting-wise, and 3 for 8 from the line as well. So gotta convert a little bit at a higher level at one of those 2 levels. It's gonna be a travel.
Travel on the junior Danica Ritchie to start off the quarter. That'll quickly hand it over to the Warriors.
6 turnover for the Redstreaks. Now, Piketon also has 5, but they were much more efficient with 5 for 11 from the field in that first quarter.
Garrison off the screen, takes it inside the arc. She'll hand it off. This is Sowers. Now top of the key, Halcomb right back to Garrison.
I think we missed the moving screen inside a few seconds ago, but
Garrison on the drive, up strong with the right hand, counted and the foul.
Nice drive going through contact there for Garrison, showing why she's a 1,000-point scorer early in her senior season. Be the second foul for Layla Kelly.
Garrison unable to convert the 3-point play. Here go the Redstreaks the other way. Kelly, left elbow jumper off the mark. Offensive rebound for the Redstreaks. Putback is no good. However, Lainey Brown is fouled. She'll head to the line. 2 shots.
Yeah, she missed a pair in the first quarter. Let's see if she can make the adjustment off of that. There we go.
Brown able to knock down the first as Kiera Williams is back into the game for Adena.
Long.
Day takes it left side, hands off to Williams. Down low, Sowers in traffic, makes the catch, however, quickly taken away by Lainey Brown.
So I don't know if that's going to be a steal or a block, but either way, good job getting possession there by Lainey Brown.
Shanks called for a double dribble around the top of the key. That'll hand it right back to Adena with 6:44 to go in the first half.
Just a little easy thing there, like Kiera Williams just kind of stepping out into the passing lane, makes it to where Shanks bobbles that ball and gets called for the double dribble.
Smith off the screen, down low, nice find to Sowers, off the glass and in for 2.
Good find by Smith, good hands by Sowers there and finish.
Johnson now the other way. On the drive, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Forbes, keeps it alive. Forbes near side, close to the baseline. Her mid-range jumper is no good. Williams the rebound. Halcomb now, same shot, different side. Able to get it to go.
Good find there in transition. Up to a 12-point lead. Big possession here for the Redstreaks to try to keep themselves in this game.
Johnson baseline drive, pass to Brown. Her short-range jumper is good.
Good job there by Johnson. That's a good timeout also by the Redstreaks.
30-second timeout for the Redstreaks. We'll keep it here.
Yeah, good find there. Just dribbling, getting to the baseline and finding her, her senior big there, and Lainey Brown knocking down the short jumper. For Adena, I like what they're doing offensively, just kind of moving the ball all around, and you don't know exactly, Emma Garrison's going to be their big scorer, but Garrison with 4, Corcoran with 3, Ader with 4, Williams with 5. You don't know who's going to be the shooter, so you just got to make sure that you're constantly talking defensively, and I think Piketon that's one of the things they're discussing right now, is to be a little more verbal on the defensive end, because I like how physical they are. It's just, if you add that physicality with the verbalocity, I don't know if that's a word or not, but if you can do that, that's when you play really good defense. And they're still in this game, only down 10 here, 6 minutes left in the second.
Warrior basketball up by 10. Halcomb, 3-ball on the way, knocks it down.
But that's not how you stay in. You got to make sure you get up top, and Halcomb makes them pay by burying that triple.
Redstreaks now on the attack, down by 13, 5:20 to go in the second quarter. Kelly on the drive, scoop layup with the right hand, off the glass and in.
Yeah, good job by Kelly there.
Adena quickly the other way, underneath. Sowers is fouled. She'll head to the line. 2 shots coming up.
Good look ahead there by the Warriors, as Sowers gets out in front and is able to draw the foul. Now gets a chance to get him the easy way. I believe that's a 3rd on Allie Taylor. Four now for Cameron Sowers.
Sowers knocks down the pair. The lead is up to 13 for Adena with 5:06 to go in the quarter. Kelly, left wing 3-ball on the way, off the rim and out. It'll be a loose ball foul on the floor. It's be on Kara Williams.
Good job there by Jalen Forbes to keep that play alive once again.
Forbes to inbound from the baseline. Quickly tipped out of bounds by Sowers, so we'll try that again.
Piketon's ran a couple of nice sets so far. This might be a little tougher just because they got to go so far out to the wing.
Johnson down the lane. She is fouled. We'll see if that was shooting or on the floor.
I think it's going to be shooting. Could be a second on Emma Garrison. Yep, 2 shots here for Abigail Johnson. She's 3 for 4 so far. Once again, thanks to the fine people of Piketon and to our own Kenneth Hay for tracking down an extra piece of equipment for us tonight to make sure this broadcast could be made possible.
1 for 2 on the trip for Johnson. The lead is down to 12 for Adena. Halcomb the other way, short range jumper is good for the freshman.
She's got 7 all in this quarter. Good look ahead there by Williams, her 4th assist.
Lead back up to 14. Forbes down low, passes it out to Ritchie. On the drive, right back to Forbes. Now near side, Johnson pass to Lainey Brown, middle of the floor. Dribble drive inside. Shot is good for the junior, Danica Ritchie.
Good job by Ritchie there. Use your left hand to get to the middle and finish at the rim. Got to get a stop now for the Redstreaks. Better job stopping the ball.
Garrison drives down the right side, up with the right hand, and fouls. So she'll head to the line for 2 shots with 4:11 to go in the second.
It's going to be the third on Layla Kelly. So that's 3 fouls for Kelly and Taylor for the Redstreaks. Five now for Garrison on the night.
Garrison sinks them both. The lead is quickly back up to 14. Reese Shanks back into the contest for the Redstreaks, in for Layla Kelly.
Well, it's 14 fouls now.
Foul underneath on Kiera Williams.
It's her second. It's going to be a moving screen. So next foul, no matter what, will be, unless it's a made shot, will be 2 shots. I guess it could be a 3-shot foul as well.
Off of the illegal screen, Adena's Kiera Williams set to inbound from the baseline. Floater pass into Garrison. Passes it off today, right back to Williams. Deep 3 on the way, sinks it.
Her second 3 from outside, obviously from outside, but 2 for 2 now for Kiera Williams from 3. She's got 8.
17-point lead for Adena. Johnson. Near side passes, ball is tipped by Ader. Pass to Forbes now on the inside. Passes it over to Ritchie, who has it stripped away by Garrison. In transition, Halcomb, corner 3, yes!
She's got 10 all in the quarter.
Quickly the other way is Johnson. She's fouled on the way up. She'll have 2 shots, down by 20 with 3:20 to go in the second.
And I feel like it's been quick because it was, what was it, 11-7 late in the first, and then, the 3 to end the quarter, and, 5 minutes later, they're up to 35 already. Johnson now 5 for 7 at the line.
One for 2 on the trip for Johnson, able to bring the lead down to 19 for Adena.
Adena has not missed a shot from the field this quarter.
Another 3
there we go.
On the way from Halcomb is off the mark. Rebound goes to Reese Shanks.
All I had to do was say it. You're welcome, Piketon.
In transition, Forbes, baseline drive, up and in. Lead is down to 17.
Good job there by Forbes, using her speed and agility to get to that basket.
Warriors now the other way. Ader's 3 ball is off the mark. Jalen Forbes with the loose ball. Forbes kicks it out. Pump fake, mid-range jumper on the way from Johnson, off the backboard, no good. Day the rebound, flicked ahead to Ader, off the glass, won't go. Offensive rebound for Williams. She's fouled on the putback. Senior will head to the line with 2:27 in quarter number 2.
She's got 8, got a chance to go to double figures. She would be the second in double figures for the Warriors.
Williams 1 of 2 from the line. 36-18 now for Adena. An 18-point lead with 2:27 in the half.
9 points, 5 assists already for Kara Williams, along with 2 steals as well. Very impressive half for the senior.
Left wing 3 from Johnson is on the way. Won't go. Rebound Garrison. 3-on-2 break. Swing over to Halcomb. Her layup is no good. Rebound Jalen Forbes. Forbes up across half court for the Red Streak. She'll hand it off to Shanks, far side. Shanks brings it to the middle of the floor. Pass near side to Blanton. Called for a travel before the pass got there. That'll hand it back to Adena with 1:47 in the quarter.
He's getting moved a little quick there for the Red Streaks.
Garrison left wing 3 on the way, in and out. Forbes the rebound. 1:27 to go in the quarter. Johnson down the lane. Scoop layup with the right hand and in.
Nice drive and score there by Johnson. She has 9.
36-20, 1:08 to go in the quarter. Baseline drive, Halcomb flicks it up with the right hand, won't go, Sowers the rebound. Her putback is off the mark. Blanton with the loose ball. Johnson drives in, kicks it out to Shanks. She'll drive in, weave action from the Red Streaks.
Gotta get out of there.
Left corner, I believe, John, that was a 3, either a 3 or an extremely long 2. Either way, the shot was no good from Blanton.
We'll stay here. Ava Farrell in for the first time for the Red Streaks, only a freshman.
Inbound to Johnson. Her shot is off the mark. Halcomb with the rebound for Adena. 31 to shoot in the half. Smith on the drive, gets it out. Halcomb a 3, front iron won't go. Rebound for Johnson. .13 to shoot, Johnson. On the drive to Blanton, now Forbes. Back to the middle of the floor, runner on the way, off the glass and in.
Forbes is getting really good minutes so far for the Streaks.
It's good if it goes for Halcomb. Off the backboard, no good. And that'll send us to the break. 36-22. Adena leading by 14 at the half.
Yeah, good flurry there at the end for the Red Streaks. Keep themselves in it a little bit here, but they got to have a lot of things go right here in the locker room to be able to bring out for the second half.
We'll take a quick break. One half gone, 16 minutes to play here in about 10 minutes. 36-22 Adena. You're watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week, presented by Willie & Son Trucking, each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at OhioHealth.
Welcome back in here at the half. This is John Bruce in with our cameraman, Kenneth Hay. How you doing tonight, Kenneth?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Bruce?
I'm doing good. This is, this has been pretty impressive for Adena so far. What have you seen from behind the camera tonight?
I mean, they're just getting out. They just seem like they're running faster and they want it more is really what I'm seeing.
Yeah, and the times that Piketon has scored, Adena's just gotten it out. Like you said, they've just getting it out and going.
Yeah.
And then they've really moved the ball around. I've been really impressed with number 12, Marley Halcomb, the freshman. She's done a really good job so far for the Warriors. It just seems like when they go to the bench, they haven't had any drop-off, have they?
Yeah, no, they haven't at all. They've had their bench come in, and they've still been pushing it the whole time. There's no, let-up at all.
Yeah, and when you can do that, that just brings that just makes it really difficult for a team to play defensively against. We are, I'll just go through this real quick. Marley Halcomb with 10 points, Kiera Williams with 9, Emma Garrison with 6, 4 for Sydney Ader and Cameron Sowers, and then 3 for Caroline Corcoran for the Warriors. Now for the Redstreaks, they are led by 9 for Abigail Johnson, 6 for Jalen Forbes. She's also got 7 rebounds off the bench. She's been really impressive so far. 3 points for Lainey Brown to go with 4 rebounds, and then 2 points for Dana Ritchie and Layla Kelly. For the Redstreaks, you're down 14. What would you say in at halftime to kind of help them try to get back into this game a little bit?
I just think they need to kick it up a gear. When you see they're running out in transition, they're scoring more than they are in the half court.
Mm-hmm.
They just need to keep running and running because that's what's been best for them so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's been really tough for them in the half court because if there's a made basket, Adena's getting into their pressure, or off a dead ball, they're getting into their pressure, and that at that point, it's been pretty much a no-go so far for Piketon. But like you said, if they can get it out in transition, they've had a lot more success so far. So
it's just hard defensively for Piketon because Adena's playing really well balanced this game. You see no one's really outscoring that heavily out of anyone. It's really a balanced scoring effort from everyone on Adena's side.
Yeah, and they're moving the ball around really well. So, Emma Garrison, who's averaging over 20 points a game so far this year, usually you think you're going to focus in on them, but she's right now 3rd in scoring with 6, and really she's 2 for 4 from the field. So she's not forcing shots, which makes Adena even better, I think.
Yeah, they're just playing really fluid, good team basketball, passing it around, finding the open shot.
Mm-hmm. And then when you've got so many different people that can knock down jump shots like they've had Williams knock down a couple threes, both of her 3-point attempts. Marley Halcomb knocked down 2 threes in that second quarter. Caroline Corcoran knocked down a 3. We know that Sydney Ader and McGarrison can knock down 3s as well. So you have all these different people. That makes it really difficult to guard also.
And then if you spread out like that, what they're trying to do with the zone, you just put one move up in there jumping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I think that's partially where you've got a young team in Piketon. You are adjusting to some stuff. And maybe you haven't seen a team that moves the ball like Adena has so far. But you know what? You got 16 more minutes. I had to think about how long the quarters were for a minute. But you got 16 more minutes. You make a little bit of a run here in this next quarter, and you might be able to make up a little bit of headroom.
I do think their zone was playing better near the end of the half. They were really moving to whoever had the ball quickly rather than earlier in the game. They may have been a little lackadaisical guarding.
Yeah, I agree with that completely. Now, for us, we're off the rest of this weekend, but one thing, next Tuesday, Minford at North Adams, boys basketball. That'll be a fun night as those two played for a district championship last year in Division III. That should be a really fun game, so make sure you tune in. Thanks to our sponsors for that. For us to be able to head down to Seaman. I know. Have you been to that gym?
I have not
It's
yet.
a nice gym. It's a little bit set up like this. It's a little bit older. I think the gyms in the shack were all built in like the late 90s. This beautiful gym here at Piketon was built, I believe it opened 2002, 2003. I know we lost in overtime here, and I think it might have been their first win here when I was a senior.
Before my time.
Yeah, that. Was it literally before? It was.
Yeah, I was born in 2005.
Yeah, there we go. Thanks. Yeah, but we had a play set up. This is why, kids, you run your plays. We had a play set up and had our best player coming around a double screen and one of our guards decided he needed to take the shot instead of just passing for the layup, and we ended up losing in overtime. But just a couple, a little look ahead. Now, if you are looking for some stuff tonight, our Brock Netter will be giving updates from Meigs in Benton County. I believe that game will start about 7:30. There are other games that are going on tonight around 7:30, like Washington at Chillicothe. That should be a game to watch on the boys' side. And the girls' side, you've got Huntington at Paint Valley tonight, Zane Trace at Uniota, and Southeastern at Westfall. Some other boys' games to look for: Portsmouth Notre Dame at Notre Dame. I can't imagine those two schools have ever played in boys basketball, because forever Portsmouth was just a lot bigger. But they've also not been, I don't know. I don't think for years that they would look to have played.
In my memory, I've never remembered them playing.
Yeah, so when I saw that today, but Coach Lyseth, who took Piketon boys to a Final Four back in 2008, I believe. They have, he started off with a win in his first outing there at Portsmouth. They've got a lot more excitement in that program now than what they'd had for a while. So exciting to see what Coach Lyseth can do down Portsmouth way. But, with 2 minutes left here in the half, I think we're going to probably take a quick break to, support our sponsors. And then we'll come back here in the second half. So thank you for Kenneth, our cameraman extraordinaire, for stepping in at halftime here to give Dewey a little bit of a break here, rest the vocals. But we'll be back with more Ohio High School girls basketball action here on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
There you go.
There's not a Parmar store near you now. There will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Parmar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Parmar has it. Download the Parmar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Parmar Rewards Card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
This presentation of high school sports on Southern Ohio Sports Authority is brought to you in part by your local McDonald's. McDonald's proudly supports all area athletes again this season. Visit your local McDonald's in Chillicothe, Circleville, Greenfield, and Waverly, and be sure to check out SOSA's newly relaunched podcast, Overtime, presented by McDonald's.
36-22, a minute left here in halftime. A 14-point lead for the Warriors as we only have 16 minutes to go here on this Friday afternoon here in the oven at Piketon High School.
Yeah, I think if you are Coach Taylor, you're just going to say, we got to cut this down. You got to get it down below whatever you want to say. Usually it's going to be, I would say, below 10. If you want to say cut it in half, that's a good bit. But like last week when we were down at Eastern with Western and Huntington was down 13 at the half. They got it down, eventually got it to 3 and had the ball, and were not able to overcome. But so, based off of our stream so far, you never know. I think one big thing for Piketon is Kelly and Taylor are going to have to stay out of foul trouble here in this third quarter. Give them a chance to get a couple of their scorers to stay on the court.
Third quarter is underway. Adena will start off with possession. Backdoor pass to Garrison is intercepted by the Redstreaks. Laney Brown with the loose ball.
Yeah, good job. Get one stop already.
Johnson on the drive, moving across the lane. Her hook shot is no good. Offensive rebound for Dakota Ritchie. Back to Johnson, drives inside once again, kicks it out. Allie Taylor, a three is off the rim, won't go. Offensive rebound for Johnson.
Tell you what, I like the energy that the Redstreaks are playing with already, though.
Inside, Brown. Back out to Taylor, near side, baseline drive. Back to Brown, mid-range jumper is good.
Laney Brown's 2 for 2 on those, 10 to 12 footers. Nice job there by the senior to knock it down. She's got 5.
36-24, 2 offensive rebounds for the Redstreaks in their opening offensive possession. Corner three on the way for Halcomb. Back iron won't go. Offensive rebound for Halcomb. Keeps it alive, but her pass is intercepted by Layla Kelly. In transition, left wing three off the backboard. Won't go. Rebound goes to Ader.
That could have been a big change of momentum right there.
Halcomb. Corner three is good.
13 now for Marley Halcomb. Freshman having a big night here in the oven.
Lead back up to 15.
I think we're going to see a foul here. It's going to be on
Johnson.
An
offensive foul
on the loose
junior,
ball.
Abrielle Johnson.
Yeah, I think we're going to credit Kara Williams with a steal there and, you know, maybe drawing a charge. I mean, however you want to call that, because she took the contact there.
Feed down low to Garrison, going to work with the right hand, too strong off the glass. Offensive rebound for the Warriors. However, we'll have a half-court violation as the pass out to Williams went back to the other side, so that'll hand it back to Piketon.
I know they didn't get the basket out of it. That was really good offense there by Adena, where Marley Halcomb's running off the double screen, and because Piketon's selling out on stopping her, Garrison just slips to the middle. She just was unable to finish.
Ball is tipped back into the backcourt by Williams. Now Johnson on the drive. Nice find over to Brown. This time not able to connect on the short-range jumper. Halcomb the defensive rebound for the Warriors. In transition, Garrison.
It's going to be a walk.
Off the pump fake, called for a travel. That'll turn it right back over to Piketon.
They've been a little tighter on the kind of catch and hop than they've been in the past. So, especially early in the season I think she might have sold the hop a little bit longer on the pump fake.
Johnson across half court for the Redstreaks. A solid scoop layup is up and in.
11 now for Johnson. She's been playing her heart out tonight for the Streaks.
Left corner three for Halcomb. Off the rim, won't go. Offensive rebound for Garrison. Keeps the possession alive. Halcomb thought about a three. Passes to Sowers off the shoe. Another turnover for Adena. Back to the Redstreaks. Forbes. Pass to Johnson. Three ball is good from the top of the key.
Yeah, nice job in transition. Good job finding the follower there. Johnson buries the triple. Cuts us to a 10-point game.
Warriors now on the attack. Williams, deep three off the mark. Rebound goes to Brown. In transition, underneath Kelly. Off the pump fake with the right hand. Can't finish at the rim. Garrison the rebound. And we'll have a jump ball underneath. Should stay here with Piketon. Kelly passes to Johnson, right back to Kelly left side. Johnson one-on-one with Ader. Inside with the right hand, can't get it to go. Ball is loose on the ground. We'll have another jump ball. This time it will go with Adena.
Johnson ain't able to get it to fall there, but I like what she's doing as she's, being creative and cutting through the defense. She's got 14 already to lead the Streaks. Good find.
Entry pass to Ader, down low, right hand, off the glass, no good. Forbes the rebound for the Redstreaks. Forbes now the other way, underneath, looked like a carry, and we'll have a travel called on the freshman. That'll hand it right back to Adena.
Yeah, good job getting a hand in on that. As this is two straight possessions for Piketon where they've had a chance to get it under 10, they just not able to do so. It's the officials got to get on the same page on the sub there.
J.C. Smith and Corinne Day in for the Warriors with 3:52 to go in the quarter.
Good find.
Down low, Garrison, mid-range jumper off the mark. Brown, another rebound for Piketon. Outlet pass is corralled by Johnson. On the drive, scoop layup, no good. Williams the rebound. Warriors now the other way, Garrison right side.
Oh, Williams wide open.
Pass to Williams, three on the way, yes.
Her third three, she's 3 for 4. She's calling for that whole way. Extends this lead back up to 13.
42-29, Brown. Short range jumper, not enough, off the rim, won't go. Day the rebound, outlet to Garrison. Just beyond the free throw line, Garrison sinks the mid-range jumper, and we'll have a full timeout for the Warriors. 44-29 with 3 minutes to go in quarter number 3. You're watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
The warmth of the holiday season is all wrapped up in the generous gifts we share. When you sign up for fiber internet with Horizon, we'll donate $10 to the YMCA in your community. Call Horizon at 740-772-8331 or visit us at horizonconnects.com before December 31st, and you'll also get 1 month free plus free installation on your service. It's a little bit of holiday magic that comes when you make the most meaningful connections with Horizon.
44-29 in the third. 3 minutes to go here before we reach the final quarter of play. 15-point lead for the Warriors.
I feel like there's just been a lot of runs so far in this quarter as, Piketon had a little 5-0 run to get it down to 10, had a couple possessions to get it back down, and, then Adena is able to find Kara Williams on that break right there for the 3, and then Emma Garrison hits the jump shot that, she's probably scored 700 of her 1,000 points on is that 15-footer.
Forbes on the attack off the backboard. No good. An offensive rebound and put back for the senior, Allie Taylor. Lead down to 13. Garrison. Near side pass to Halcomb. Baseline drive trapped underneath the rim. Forbes comes away with the steal.
Forbes has been outstanding so far off the bench for the Redstreaks.
Off the screen, Forbes passes to Kelly. Deep three on the way. Yes.
Okay, let's see if that can get her going. The triple 5-0 run here gets it down to a 10-point game.
44-34 with 2:20 to go in the third. Warriors looking to slow things down underneath. Garrison up with the right hand. Count it, and the foul.
Like you said, they look to slow it down a little bit. Nice job by the Warriors to just, find. If Halcomb had a look there, she's going to, knock down that 12-footer, but then she looks for a better shot, gets it to Garrison. She goes through the contact for the score. It's going to be 4, though, on Allie Taylor.
Abrielle Johnson back into the contest for the Redstreaks. Garrison unable to convert the three-point play her previous try, this time able to sink the free throw.
Yeah, give her 11 on the night, the senior.
Lead is back up to 13.
Defending SVC Player of the Year.
Kelly on the drive, feeds it out. Deep three from Johnson. Not enough, just does catch the net. Smith with the loose ball. Pass ahead, wide open on the fast break for Williams. Off the glass, won't go. However, we have a push in the back, so she'll head to the line. 2 shots.
Yeah, makes sense on why she missed that with a little bit of contact in the back. Williams was 1 for 2 from the line in the first half. Let's see if she can extend her 12 points into 14 here.
First shot for Williams is good. Lainey Brown back into the contest for the Streaks. in and out for Williams on the second free throw. Here's Johnson near side on the break. Off the screen, Johnson feeds it to Kelly. Runner on the way, fouled. The freshman will head to the line.
You know, if you're Coach Taylor here, you like the fight that your team's putting out, but also you're getting a lot from, freshman and a junior here. So, while the score line right now isn't ideal, you're at least feeling pretty good about, the effort and energy that your kids that'll be coming back and just continue to get better throughout the season are giving you.
Kelly sinks the first, unable to connect on the second, but Brown, an offensive rebound. More or less a three-point play for Piketon.
Yeah, Brown, a senior, is being big tonight, too, for the Streaks. That's going to be a travel.
Travel on the other end for Ader. That'll hand it right back to the Red Streaks, down by 11, 1:23 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, Laney Brown, 7 points, 8 rebounds so far for the senior. Hey, like I said, you want to cut it down to 10, you got a chance here.
Inbound to Forbes around the scores table. It's tipped out of bounds by Ader. Ritchie to inbound, into Kelly near side. Kelly one-on-one with Smith. Drives down the right side, up with the right hand, an offensive foul on the freshman.
And that's going to be her fourth. And Sydney Ader took every piece of that charge. Just, I hope Coach Day will use that as a highlight for later in the season for Sydney Ader, because, you don't see a lot of people that will just step in there and just, be ready and just take every bit of that charge. Great job by Ader in there, help side defense.
48-37. Lead for Adena. Smith, top of the key three on the way, too strong, off the back iron. Another rebound for Brown.
Off the flange.
Forbes has it stripped away. Williams with the loose ball. 3-on-1 break for the Warriors. Pass to Williams off the right hand. First shot is no good. Offensive rebound for Williams. Put back off the glass and in.
Garrison.
Quick foul going the other way on J.C. Smith.
Garrison with 7 in the quarter now. 13 in the game. Tied for team high with Williams and Marley Halcomb.
And 12, Marley Halcomb. In for Adena, 22, Maddie Hall.
27 seconds to go in the third. Johnson down the lane, has it blocked away. On the break, Williams, wide open layup, sinks it. Six to shoot for the Red Streaks. Blanton picks up her dribble, 1 to shoot. Mid-range jumper is off in time for Brown, however, unable to get it there, and we'll head to the final quarter of play with a 15-point lead for the Warriors. You're watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
At OhioHealth, you can see your doctor here or here, on this or on these. And no matter if you're over here, over there, or anywhere in between, you'll feel good knowing OhioHealth provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
Hey everyone, Mike Glockner.
I'm Brandon Callahan.
Of the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Service Center in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have a $39.95 oil change special going on right now. That includes a free tire rotation and free multi-point inspection. Schedule your appointment online at glocknercdjr@portsmouth.com.
52-37 as we head to the final quarter of play. 8 minutes to go. 52-37, a 15-point lead for Adena.
Yeah, Adena's well on their way to a 5-0 start. Piketon, it seemed like at times had a chance to get themselves back in the game, but just ultimately were not able to, get back in transition there, especially there at the end as Kara Williams was able to get a run out to make it a 15-point game once again.
Off the inbound, Johnson going to work down low. Front iron, shot won't fall. Garrison the rebound.
Kind of a foul, I believe, on Johnson.
Quick foul going the other way. It will be on Abrielle Johnson. Her second.
9 rebounds to go with 13 points for Emma Garrison on the night.
Smith to inbound on the far sideline, gets it into Garrison. Smith on the drive, beats her defender, draws the foul, finishes off the glass. Chance for a 3-point play for the sophomore.
Good drive and finish there by Smith. That's her first basket of the game, but she's been impressive defensively so far for the Warriors. Bringing some really good energy for them off the bench.
Smith unable to convert the 3-point try. Forbes comes away with the rebound. The other way, Forbes, mid-range jumper, won't go. Loose ball off the miss. We'll have a jump ball underneath. This will stay here with Piketon.
Should be switched because they just didn't switch it on the scoreboard. Now it'll go Piketon on the next one.
17-point lead for Adena. Garrison going to work down low. We'll have a travel on the senior before the shot. Handed back to the Redstreaks.
It seemed like they missed one on Corcoran. Maybe we're a little tight there on Garrison.
Kelly going to work, passes it off. Taylor drives inside, hands it off to Forbes. Forbes has it taken away. Smith with the loose ball. However, Johnson right back with the streaks. First shot is no good. Put back is in off the miss. Thought that might be a travel.
Yeah.
I didn't think it touched anything. Warriors quickly the other way as Sowers draws the foul and sinks the basket.
6 now for Sowers. Good job finding her in transition there by Emma Garrison. I think on there they may have determined it was deflected. Like, that's the only way I don't think that would be a travel. But good job there by Sowers to finish through contact. She's got 6.
Third foul on Johnson. She comes out. Or I'm sorry, third.
Yeah, Forbes came out, but I thought Johnson was, but she did not.
So Forbes is out. Third foul on Johnson. She stays in as Caroline Corcoran draws the foul on the free throw.
And that's going to be the 10th rebound for Lainey Brown as she draws that foul. Almost got Jack Kleckner on the deflection there.
Full court pressure from the Warriors. Kelly across half court for Piketon. Kelly on the drive, left side with the scoop layup. She's fouled. The freshman will head to the line. 2 shots, 6:28 to go in the fourth.
Only 1 for 4 from the line so far for Kelly. There you go. 7 now for Kelly.
One for 2 on the trip. Another offensive rebound for Brown. Passes it out to Ritchie. Her 3 ball is off the glass. Won't go. Williams, the defensive rebound for Adena. 16-point lead for Coach Day and the Adena Warriors. 6:10 to go in the fourth. Smith drives inside, looking for Sowers. Back door. It's off of a red streak defender and out of bounds.
LeBron would have been screaming about that being a kick.
Jalen Forbes quickly back into the contest for Piketon. She is in for Danica Ritchie. Backdoor pass, Williams underneath, draws the foul. Foul will be on Allie Taylor.
And that's going to be 5 on her. 2 points, 2 steals, and an assist on the night for Taylor. A lot of foul trouble. I don't know the timing that you have on the sub anymore, but you have a certain amount. I thought it was 30, then I thought it was down to 20, so.
First shot from Williams is no good. Lead remains at 16.
Speaking of 16, Williams looking for her 16th point of the night.
Another rebound for Brown off the miss. Shanks' pass is deflected by Halcomb. 2-on-1 break. Williams takes it herself off the glass, won't go, gets her own rebound, gets it out to Smith. Halcomb off the screen, 3 ball is good from the right wing.
16 now for Marley Halcomb, a game high.
Lead is up to 19 for the Warriors. Pass to Kelly, left wing 3 off the mark. Rebound Sowers.
It's going to push in the back, I believe. Third foul on Forbes.
Handful of games coming up over the weekend down at Shawnee. We previewed some of those on this week's episode of Overtime. A handful of girls games on, I believe, Saturday and Sunday, and also a handful of boys games on both days as well.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get down and watch a little bit early tomorrow because we got Fairland against Reynoldsburg. Should be a big-time matchup. Another board for Laney Brown.
Kelly from the corner, pump fakes on the 3, dribbles inside, knocks down the mid-range jumper.
Good ball fake there by Kelly. She's got 9. We are working with a new timing camera, which we're trying to work out some bugs on it, but that's why it may be going off every once in a while, or pretty often.
Third foul on Corinne Day.
Yeah, and if that's going to be it for Laney Brown, she's going to finish with 13 rebounds, which has been a really good night for her.
Pass is intercepted by Ader. Still a little over 4 minutes to go. Underneath, Day off the glass and in for 2.
First 2 for the night on the night for her.
Redstreaks now the other way. Shanks off the pump fake. Her shot is no good. Garrison the rebound.
Double-double for Garrison. 13 points, 10 rebounds.
Williams down the left side with the left hand off the glass. Won't go. Day the offensive board taken away by Ritchie. Redstreaks with numbers in transition. Forbes all the way off the glass. Won't go. Draws the foul.
Nice job getting out in transition there, drawing that foul.
Fourth foul on the senior, Sydney Ader.
Forbes knocks down her first freebie of the night. Ava Farrell will check back in for the Warriors as Kara Williams' night may be done with 16 points to go with 5 steals, 5 assists. 8 points now for Jalen Forbes.
2 for 2 on the trip for the freshman. The lead is down to 18. Ader feeds it down low today with the right hand, gets it to go.
Nice move there, faking to her right and then coming over her left shoulder, finishing there in the paint.
Forbes on the drive, hands it off. Ritchie off the fake, right back to Forbes. Drives inside, scoop playoff off the glass. Farrell the rebound for Adena.
I believe the next break, Adena is going to be more or less clearing their bench.
Backdoor pass is tipped out of bounds by Maddie Hale. However, it will go with Piketon, which I reckon that's the call.
Yeah, Olivia Farrell, a freshman, checks it back in. Adriana Garinari. I think I said it wrong. Nice drive.
Ritchie the other way. Her shot is no good. An offensive rebound for Shanks. The putback is off as well. It's out of bounds on Adena, so Piketon retains possession. Down by 20. Down the lane, pass tipped away by Smith. Blanton able to corral the loose ball. The jump ball will once again stay here with Piketon. I think that's Guarnieri.
We'll go with that.
Guarnieri.
She's related to Carson and Cam, I know that.
.218 to go. Forbes down the lane, blocked away. Smith with the loose ball, pushed ahead. Day off the glass and in.
Nice job running the break there.
John, I believe a game-high lead for the Warriors at 22.
I would agree.
Shot from Blanton is no good, out of bounds on Adena.
Caroline Corcoran will check back in for Corinne Day.
Blanton inbounds it to Ritchie, right corner. Back to Shanks. Mid-range jumper is in.
Nice shot there by the freshman.
Farrell backdoor pass to Smith, who drops it in with the left hand.
Good find. Good finish.
22-point lead for the Warriors. Blanton picks up her dribble, hands it off to Forbes. Lets it go from the right elbow. Shot won't fall. Rebound Farrell. Smith on the drive, wide open underneath, off the glass and in. Warriors reaching 70 here tonight.
6 points now for J.C. Smith in this fourth quarter. Have a travel.
Shanks called for a travel, so that'll hand it back to Adena. Up by 24 with 52 seconds remaining.
Been very impressed with Adena so far with all the different pieces that they've been able to throw out there and, to build this lead the way that they have.
Farrell drives left side, kicks it back out. Farrell, three ball on the way is good.
Nice Farrell to Farrell connection there.
Pass is intercepted by Ava Farrell in transition. Olivia Farrell off the glass and in. 5 quick points for the freshman. 13 seconds to go for the Red Streaks. Pass is taken away by Caroline Corcoran. In transition, Ava Farrell called for a travel with 2.2 seconds to go. Shot is good if it goes, but it will not fall for the freshman Jalen Forbes. And that'll do it for us here tonight. 75-46 is our final from the oven here at Piketon High School. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
At OhioHealth, you can see your doctor here or here, on this or on these. And no matter if you're over here, over there, or anywhere in between, you'll feel good knowing OhioHealth provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
Hey everyone, Mike Glockner.
I'm Brandon Callahan.
Of the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Service Center in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have a $39.95 oil change special going on right now. That includes a free tire rotation and free multi-point inspection. Schedule your appointment online at glocknercdjr@portsmouth.com.
75-46 is our final on this Friday afternoon. Adena moves to 5-0, still undefeated in league play at 3-0 in the Souda Valley Conference. They'll be back in league action next Tuesday when they travel to the Township to take on Huntington. For Piketon, they fall to 3-2, now a losing record within the Souda Valley Conference at 1-2. They're also back in league play next Tuesday as well when they travel to Unioda to take on the Shermans.
And on the night, Adena putting up 75 points. They were led by Kiara Williams with 16 points. She also had 5 assists, 5 steals, and I believe 5 rebounds. So good overall night for Williams. Marley Halcomb, freshman, didn't score in the first quarter. Then she scored 10 in the second. Had a pair of threes, one in the third, one in the fourth. She had finished with 16 as well to share that game-high duty for the team. And then a double-double for Emma Garrison. She had 13 points, 10 rebounds, 6 points for all J.C. Smith, Cameron Sowers, and Corinne Day. 5 points for Olivia Farrell. I believe that was all in that last minute of the fourth quarter. 4 points for Sydney Eder, and also probably taking the biggest charge of the year that we've seen so far. 3 points for Caroline Corcoran. It was actually a big shot at the time. Extended the lead from 4 to 7, and I believe it was never that close again. And then, Ava Farrell gave some good minutes off the bench as well. Now, for the Red Streaks, they were led by Abigail Johnson with 16 points. Had a good overall game for her. 9 points for Layla Kelly. 8 points, 10 rebounds for Jalen Forbes off the bench. 7 points, 13 rebounds for Lainey Brown. 2 points for Allie Taylor, Reese Shanks, and Danica Ritchie. So just a really outstanding performance for Adena, as maybe they're, if they were questioned at all on if they were going to be right with Uniota, they answered that with a hearty yes, they are. As that game will be on the 22nd, they still got to take care of business down in the township, as you mentioned on Tuesday. But, with that game coming up soon, that's going to be one to look forward to down the road.
Yep, we'll be back in action just as they are next Tuesday when we head down to North Adams to watch the Green Devils take on the Minford Falcons in a rematch of last year's Division III District Final at the Convo, one in which North Adams shocked our coverage area, picking up the win over Minford, who I don't believe had lost to a team in Ohio. They lost to
Huntington, I think.
Greenup County, or one of those schools that most of our coverage teams tend to play from, either Kentucky or West Virginia, whichever one.
North Adams and Minford both play down at Shawnee State this weekend. I think maybe both tomorrow. Either way, they're going to have some big challenges ahead. North Adams just lost in overtime to a very good Fairland team, which Uniota will take on Sunday. So if you don't have anywhere else to go this weekend, head down to Shawnee State. There's some really good games. If you get on the site tonight, I believe you can still get a cheaper ticket as well for the buy ahead. I think it's by midnight tonight. Other than that, should be outstanding. There's still some really good games in the area this weekend. Some good SVC games. We got Uniota at St. Trace is going to be one on the boys' side. Then looking ahead also, you've got Piketon at Adena. I think that one's going to be an interesting one to see as well. Westville at Southeastern, and then Paint Valley at Huntington in SVC play tomorrow night. Girls games tomorrow. You got Warrington Christian against Notre Dame at Shawnee State. As I mentioned, Fairland and Reynoldsburg at Shawnee State as well. Got an interesting one, Laughlin at Huntington. Have fun coming in from Cincinnati for that one. Get down to the township, get some home cooking there. We'll see how that game goes.
Well, that'll do it for us this afternoon from Piketon High School. Adena with the win, 75-46. Dewey Daly and John Bruce signing off from Piketon High School. You've been watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio.